The future of the NBA tonight. These are two of the brightest young teams in the league.
You know, when it's all said and done, BA, these are squads that I expect to eventually play for titles. I mean, the talent is there. And, of course, it's all about gaining experience and gelling as a team.
Here are the starters for Charlotte. Ball and Martin are the 1 and the 2. Miller is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Pokusevski in at the center position. Now here's Bridges. Pass to Pokusevski. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Vassell passes to Sohan. Wembanyama screen from downtown. The shot by Sohan, no good.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And the basket by Bridges.
Well, that's a smart pass by Alexei Pokusevski. This guy handing it off to a ready shooter. Nicely done.
Now here's Vassell. And out of bounds, the Hornets will take it. Doris, you look at the Hornets. It's been a roller coaster ride the last few years.
It certainly has, BA. And when their best players have all been available, they have shown an ability to compete. But so often that has not been the case. So hard to have sustained success if your guys aren't available.
They get it back. Bridges. An easy 2 on the layup. Bridges has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Yeah, this guy, that's one way to create your own offense for Miles Bridges. Get to the offensive boards. Nice.
Wembanyama, screen on Martin. And he goes in for the dunk.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Here's Pokusevski. From deep. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, ferocious on the attack. Once Wembanyama gets into the lane, the defense is done.
There's Ball with a 3. Counted from distance.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
There's a screen. Takes a 3. Brandon misses. For Charlotte, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Screen by Bridges. Martin with the bucket.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Here's Sohan. He's guarded by Bridges. Into the lane. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Here's Miller. Bridges, a screen on Vassell. Ball no good. San Antonio's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. And you don't see many 6'7" point guards. But that's not all that stands out with LaMelo Ball, Grant.
Yeah, not just a creator. He's a creative with the artistic inspiration to make plays that most of us couldn't envision, much less accomplish.
Knocks down the long J.
This guy is always ready to shoot the 3. LaMelo's so confident from distance.
Wembanyama, screen on Ball. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander. There's Ball with a 3. And the Hornets, another 3.
I think one of the things that makes LaMelo Ball so dangerous is his confidence. The jumper is pure.
Wembanyama, screen on Martin. To the middle, from close range. It's hauled in by Pokusevski. Charlotte has gone 4 of 8 from outside in this first quarter. 3-pointer, Bridges. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Miles Bridges getting more and more audacious from the 3-point line. We see you, sir.
Wembanyama, screen on Ball. Vassell can't get it to go.
Well, he tries to answer with a 3 of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
Pokusevski Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The Spurs have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10 from deep. Johnson. The Hornets pull it in. Martin outside. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Wembanyama screen. Johnson for 3. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
I like Johnson's focus at the perimeter. He's pretty careful about when he shoots the 3.
And here's Ball. Up in time. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. LaMelo Ball getting it done for Charlotte. He dropped 3 threes. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from the Hornets, what's your take so far?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
Johnson is at the 3 with Sohan down at the 4. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Branham in at the shooting guard position. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Well, Grant, before he even hit the league, Wembanyama was touted as the next big star from afar.
You know, B.A., playing in a foreign pro league added to his mystique, B.A. We weren't getting the exposure to his game. It made it easy to wonder just how great he would be here. Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, LaMelo Ball's shooting touch was questioned coming into the league, but it's been pretty steady. He said, quote, "I think I'm a great shooter. I've had it since a young age. I feel every shot I take is going to go in, and my confidence is really high." He said, "I practice these shots. It's all in the snap of the wrist and the follow-through." Brian?
Very interesting. A flick of the wrist. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff. And San Antonio has possession. The Hornets making their last shot.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Pass to Pokusevski. Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Branham. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Martin misses. The Spurs have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Screen by Bridges. The 3 from Ball. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 8 rebounds in the game. And Vassell, the bucket on the assist by Wembanyama. Vassell's got his first basket.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
And we've heard players asking for more clarity and accountability from the officials. Grant, you think they have a point?
Well, players often ask refs to explain calls, so they also want some clarity from the league whether the refs got it right. And that information oftentimes can help them make the proper adjustments moving forward.
The Hornets with a lead. Pass to Miller. Jacks up a 3. And here's Pokusevski. Launches a 3. Sohan with a rebound.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
The Hornets have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Here's Martin. From outside, off the mark. San Antonio has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Wembanyama. Miller pulls it in. And for the Hornets, they're shooting 40% so far in this one. You know, Grant, looking back to the Spurs' tough last season, free throw shooting was something they pointed to.
You know, B.A., it's something they have to correct. They didn't get to the line enough, and their percentage wasn't good when they did. And, of course, that's a bad combination. Scouts love this from Wembanyama, a big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
screen. All alone on the break. And the basket by Branham. Branham's got 6.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
Beyond the arc. Martin with the bucket.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
San Antonio's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's Sohan. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. 46 seconds left in the second. Goes back up, and Pokashevsky gets it to go. And now a 7-point Charlotte lead.
Well, Pokashevsky looking really confident on the interior, doing a nice job using his size to his advantage.
Wembanyama down low. Pokashevsky covering, and he lays it up and in.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Martin. The offensive rebound. The Spurs have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Stolen. Now the Hornets moving it up from behind the arc. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Branham. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Monster buzzer beater. Helps carve into that deficit. It's anyone's game now.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Hornets out in front. They lead by a bucket. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. LaMelo Ball with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Steve Clifford. We've got Smith. Seth Curry is out there with Trey Mann. Then there's Grant Williams. And it's Williams in at the 5.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Mann uses the glass on the layup. Mann's got his first bucket in this one.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Graham misses. And for Charlotte, they're shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Williams with the screen. Williams knocks down the 3.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Mamukelishvili. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Williams' shot is good.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Doris, a disappointing 22-23 season for the Hornets, especially after making the play-in the year prior.
Yeah, I think surely looking to turn things around under new head coach Steve Clifford. Always takes guys a couple of years to get their system in place. It takes time to develop.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Hornets are trying to work their way up. Coach Steve Clifford said the whole thing that you want to try to create in any season is finding ways to get better every day. You have to be able to handle frustration just like you handle success. I'm proud of the way they've hung in there and the attitude that we've had about it. Brian?
Yeah, you can see him building, Allie. Thank you. Nails it from beyond the arc.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they've played together as a unit over this last stretch. Oh, the defense has to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
Williams with the screen. And that one's good. Mann's got 7 points.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Here's Champagnie. Outside Graham. Pass to Collins. Here's Osman. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
No defender within 5 feet of him, just inviting him to shoot the three. That's a dangerous proposition.
Mann, the pass to Smith. Williams on the wing. Here's Mann. Williams, a screen on Graham. Mann lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Mann's got 9 points in the quarter.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Graham for three. Drains the triple.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
Williams, a screen on Graham. On the wing man. Graham covering. Steps back. Outside, Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Picked by Smith. From the arc. Williams misses.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
They set the pick. Here's Champagnie. Three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. They've led by as much as 10. And that one's good, man. There's 49 seconds left in the third. Outside Graham. Gets the three ball to go. 9 points in the game.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
Pass to Williams. The three is up. Hits the trifecta. And the Hornets lead by 7.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Champagnie. Here's Mamukelashvili. Here's the pick. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Mamukelashvili's got 5 points in the quarter.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
And that one's good, man. Now here's Graham. From deep three-point range. And that's not gonna go. And so it's Charlotte closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them at... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. We've got Zach Collins, Devontae Graham out there with Jetty Osman. And it's Mamukelashvili in at the power forward position. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Vassell against Ball. Pass to Martin. And he banks in the layup.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
San Antonio trailing here. From deep, Wembanyama. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering.
Here's Ball. And there's the drive.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And part of what makes Wembanyama so dangerous, a big guy who can push the pace.
The baseline J. Here's Ball. Ball in the paint.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
And Ball throws it down.
What an electrifying game by LaMelo Ball. Is anyone more exciting than this young guy?
Wembanyama, screen on Ball. Vassell. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Ball against Vassell. Pass to Martin. Spins. Converts after the nice spin. Martin's got 4 points in the quarter.
Ooh, an aggressive move. Takes it strong, and there's no help defensively.
The three from Wembanyama. They get the rebound. Vassell left side. Back to Wembanyama. Puts up a three. It's hauled in by Pokashevsky. Pokashevsky's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Bridges. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
One thing we know about Miles Bridges, he is willing to put his body on the line. Tremendous focus to get his shot opportunity there.
The Spurs have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Here's Branham. Off target from outside.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
The 15-footer, and Pokashevsky gets it to go. And it's an 11-point Charlotte lead.
Such a smart shooter. You can see a sign of confidence when Pokashevsky starts knocking down mid-range jumpers.
The three from Wembanyama. Hornets with the rebound. Here's Ball. Now the Hornets moving it up. From 13, and Pokashevsky gets it to go. And the Hornets lead by 13.
I tell you, the vision is simply special. LaMelo Ball toys with the defense, creates easy opportunities for his teammates.
Nails it from 3. Vassell's got 6 points in the quarter. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. And that's an intentional foul. Osman, he's checked in for Branham. There's a minute 26 left in the fourth quarter here. A deep three. Pass to Pokashevsky. Count the basket.
Love to see the unselfishness of Miles Bridges. Just another guy has a better shot. He's ready to move that basketball.
Here's Osman. They set the screen. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
Over to the left wing. From deep three-point land. Rebounded by Johnson.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Here's Pokashevsky. The Spurs making their last shot. Three-pointer. Give him that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
And what an impact he's making from beyond the arc. A big three-pointer to narrow this lead.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
Now here's Pokashevsky. Miller, the pass to Pokashevsky. Here's Miller. 6 on the shot clock. Puts up a deep three. The shot comes out. Here's Wembanyama. Money.
Already in year one, Wembanyama hitting shots in crucial parts of the game.
And so it's Charlotte winning this one. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the
You know, Greg, for these teams, the struggle is truly real. One of them hoping for some kind of pick-me-up tonight.
And Kevin, that's the thing. It's easy to say be confident, but you also have to perform and execute. Players and coaches alike.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. In at the forward positions, Avdia and Kuzma. Then it's Jones. Then it's Bagley. And it's Koulibaly in at the two-guard spot. The San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. Driving in, and they pick up 2.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Wembanyama. Good. Wembanyama's got his second basket of the game.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
And finished off by Bagley.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
And once the team to beat in the West, Greg, San Antonio is trying to get back to that level.
Well, they have a great organization, top to bottom. They're smart and battle-tested. I believe these guys will find a way.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Johnson surveying the floor. They set the pick. There's the drive. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And that solid foundation of Keldon Johnson going to work as he fought for position there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
San Antonio making a switch here. Graham's checked in. Now here's Jones. 3-pointer Bagley. Brenham pulls it in.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
For Washington, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. To the paint, here's Avdia. And finished off by Avdia.
Just can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Here he goes. Here's Wembanyama. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots off to a good start.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Here's Koulibaly on the wing. Jones. Bagley sets a screen for Jones. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Wembanyama gets the bucket.
I'm not sure how defenders are supposed to guard Wembanyama without making contact.
You know, here we are, Greg, looking at Victor Wembanyama. I mean, can he get any taller? Wow.
Well, he's already 7'4", Kevin. But yes, what's amazing is that I still think he's grown, which is scary for the rest of the league.
And Bagley with a nice job of surveying there.
There's the pick. The drive by Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Did you just see what I saw? I mean, that move was out of this world.
Executed, don't you think, to perfection, Greg. I mean, he had the rim in his sights and was not going to be stopped. Here's Koulibaly. Kuzma outside. Off target from 3-point range. Spurs leading by 5. Johnson outside. And the pass to Graham. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Yes, that goes in. 14 points for Victor Wembanyama.
And this is why many are excited about Wembanyama's future. Such a unique, versatile player.
and score.
Out to Kuzma. To Bagley. Pass to Avdia. Just 5 to shoot. Wizards need to get a shot off here. Lets the 3 fly. Bagley, no good.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Graham, the pass to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, I know the book reads on Devontae Graham that he's a shoot-first guard, but he does have some nice passing skills.
Kuzma with the screen for Jones. The layup missed.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Wembanyama way outside. And so it's San Antonio in control with the 9-point lead to end the... And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Spurs.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Taking a look at the Wizards. In at the forward positions, Avdia and Kuzma. Then it's Bagley. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Coulibaly in at the 2.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Greg, it seems like the Wizards have been trying to find their edge against tough teams.
Yeah, and the first question is which end does it happen on, offense or defense? Because you can win tough games by being great at either.
A nice shot by Sohan.
An emerging part of his game. Johnson's becoming a better playmaker.
Bagley sends a screen for Kuzma. Outside for Bagley. Back to Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
And good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Now here's Graham. Still yet to score. He was all alone on that one.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
Here's Jones. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Graham against Jones. Wembanyama outside. And Wembanyama throws it down.
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
Here's Coulibaly. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Now they're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Graham, the pass to Wembanyama. Over Bagley. Wembanyama, a screen on Kuzma. And there's the drive.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Man, you look at the hype surrounding Wembanyama. Greg, it's unreal.
One of the best prospect profiles really since LeBron. Almost unfair to try and live up to the expectations, but he's got the tools to be one of the best to ever play.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Kuzma using his athleticism and finishing on the drive.
Now here's Graham. Scoreless thus far. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Vassell knows where his bread is buttered. He said, I want to excel at the defensive end. When I was at Florida State, you're not going to play if you don't play defense. That stuck with me. You can't control makes and misses, but you can control what you do on the defensive end. Kevin?
Oh, David, I like that mentality. Good for him. Hey, thanks for that story. Now, here's Shannon. The Wizards with another miss.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
There's a screen by Collins. Osman, the pass to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Good job attacking the rim right there from the big man, Collins.
Here's Shamet. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. When you think about the Spurs, Greg, it's hard to believe how long Greg Popovich has been at the helm, isn't it?
And it's hard to imagine another team will have the stability at head coach that the Spurs have had. Not too many coaches last decades anymore.
Now here's Graham. Here's the screen. Over to the wing. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Mamu Kelishvili, he has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Launches it. And that one's good. Shamet.
Since the second he entered the NBA, Shamet has been great from the three-point line. 42% from three as a rookie.
Here's Osman. Hasn't made one yet. 24 seconds left in the first half. Inside, here's Collins. So the wing on the left. Here's Graham. And the rejection by Holmes. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Holmes. 11 seconds left to play in the first half. Just 4 to shoot. Osman, the pass to Collins.
Well, Holmes, great job defensively, just being in the right spot.
Kispert, wide open. Yeah, he nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. One half to go. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
We've got Devin Vassell, and it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the 4 slot. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Here's Osman. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the Spurs lead by 10. And so Poole will bring it up for Washington. Shamet kicks to Kispert. Shamet, the pass delivers. The Wizards working the ball around now. And it's Kispert in the corner. Here's Poole. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Poole's got it. His first bucket in this one. Greg, there's been a scoring surge throughout the league. Is that due to poor defense, or is it to the rising talent level?
Listen, teams are still defending, and the rules might have helped some. There's no doubt that there's not as much grabbing and holding. But these guys are scoring from all over the court and doing things we've just never seen before.
Here's Collins, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Wizards trail by 8. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Now that bucket.
And Holmes looking to expand his game just a little bit, aware of bigs that have the ability to shoot the ball.
Vassell against Poole. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Vassell wide open. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And he shot a lower than average volume here tonight, but his efficiency doing it has helped the team build the lead.
Holmes setting the big for Poole. From past the arc. No good. Shot missing. San Antonio leading by 9. Here's Osman. Pass to Collins. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Going inside. Shot by Collins, no good. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Took him no time at all on that one. Shamet's got 5 points now this quarter.
It's rare for a young player to enter the league that has this polished of a shot. Shamet getting it done.
Vassell kicks to Osman. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Holmes. Oh, and the jam by Holmes.
You could call that a little bit of homeschooling on that dunk, huh?
San Antonio leading. Vassell with it. Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. Knocked away. Holmes with the steal. Now, here's Shamet. Down low. The kick out to Poole. Here's Livers. Traps in the tray. Now just a 5-point San Antonio lead.
When you can score the ball and the defense makes adjustments your way to do that, Poole has to take advantage like that.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Into the lane. Graham with the bucket.
That's a nice take from Devontae Graham, showing some athleticism there.
Pass to Koulibaly. Kuzma sets a screen. Kicks it to Avdia. And there's the pass to Holmes. Holmes with a screen on Graham. Hands it from downtown. Jones has got 9.
Good look from the big man as Holmes gets it to the other guy and not forcing his shot.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Graham. Wembanyama with it. Jones covering. Graham surveying the floor. A nice shot by Sohan. He's got 6.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Jones kicks to Kuzma. Holmes setting the big for Kuzma. Driving inside.
Getting exactly what he wants. Kuzma just needing to create some elbow room for himself.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Graham sets a screen for Wembanyama. It's good. Wembanyama's got 27.
That's unblockable unless they can get a bigger man on him. Gotta learn your lesson.
Avdia, the pass to Kuzma. Holmes with it. On the wing, Jones. From downtown. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. In at the forward positions, Avdia and Kuzma. Then it's Jones. Then there's Rashawn Holmes. And it's Koulibaly into the shooting guard position. Here's Wembanyama for 3. That shot is off. Wizards trail by 5. Here's Holmes. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
And Holmes knows how to get the defense's attention on the inside.
Both free throws good from Holmes. Spurs leading by 3. Here's Wembanyama. Chalk up 2 there. Wembanyama's got 4 points in the quarter.
The biggest adjustment for Wembanyama will be dealing with how physical today's NBA defenses are. Nice finish there through the contact.
Passes it to Kuzma. tries the spin move. San Antonio with the rebound. A drive by Wembanyama. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And maybe a little underrated as Devontae can make these kind of plays. You know, he finished in the top 10 in assists in one of the seasons that he's played.
Bring him against Jones. Pass to Holmes to the right side. Holmes with a screen on Johnson. Avdia. Out to Kuzma. Back to Holmes. Puts up a three. No good on the shot. San Antonio leading by 7. Wembanyama looking it over to the wing right side. Here's Sohan. Guarded by Kuzma. Holmes with the steal. And here we go. Washington fast break. Coulibaly, no good. San Antonio's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight. Knocked down 5 of them. Johnson outside. Beyond the arc. Stolen by Avdia. And here we go. Kuzma heading to the hoop.
And Kuz on the cruise with that bucket.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Out to the right wing. Here's Wembanyama. And he lays it straight in. Wembanyama has got 33.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Devontae Green. Washington calls timeout. And the Wizards making a change here. Bagley's checked in. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, during the break, I listened in on what the head coach of the Wizards was getting across in the huddle. He told the players, you guys are too talented to be playing this lackadaisical. Push the ball up the floor, get out on the break, and get to the fast break. Guys will see if they can get it done.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Jones drives in, and that'll be 2 free throws. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult, so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively. Something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. We're double-checking, and the game continues on.
Wizards making a switch here. Good on the first, and that trims the lead to 6. And he is unable to get the second one.
You know, the team struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
And a wide open look for Wembanyama from outside off the mark. Washington has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. To the middle, here's Jones. And the rejection by Wembanyama. It's blocked.
And how about Kuzma, the defensive energy he showed to get to that block.
And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. Wizards trail by 6.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
Jones sets the pick for Kispert. Back to Jones. Out to Kuzma. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. It's going to go on Keldon Johnson. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for San Antonio?
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
But they've also put an emphasis on driving inside in this game. The defense hasn't been able to stop them from finding those gaps.
Wembanyama gets the bucket.
How about the rookie with the big shot? Wembanyama showing us he can meet those high expectations.
Kispert, no good. They can more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession.
Wembanyama outside. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Driving to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Some defenders aren't sure what to do when Wembanyama comes down the lane.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 9-point ball game here.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
And so it's San Antonio with the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy.
Grant something. These teams have in common is their phenomenal rebounding ability. Who do you see winning the battle on the boards?
You know, it could go either way. I mean, frankly, sometimes there's an element of luck on the glass. So we'll just have to see whose way the ball is going tonight.
Now Washington's starting five. Avdia and Kuzma at the forward slots. Then there's Tyus Jones. Then it's Rashawn Holmes. And it's Coulibaly in at the two-guard spot. 5 on the clock. Kuzma drives in. Three-pointer Holmes connects from downtown.
Boy, really solid passer at his position. Kuzma is all about doing what's best for the team.
Bridges, a screen on Jones. Up top, Bridges. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Jones from outside. And again, Washington with a triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Boy, LaMelo Ball is such a special young talent, Clark. What stands out most to you?
Well, I like his length. He's a rangy point guard, but it's how dynamic he is, B.A. He's also got deep shooting range.
Here's Avdia, outside Jones. The three. And it's Martin with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Bridges. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That'll belong to Kyle Kuzma.
On that drive there, you can see Bridges anticipating the resistance and the contact and still managed to stay focused on getting into the shot.
Bridges hits them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
On the wing, Kuzma. Pass to Coulibaly. Kuzma with a screen on Martin. Back to Kuzma. Tries the spin move to the paint. Here's Coulibaly, and that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Clark, when it comes to Charlotte, their roster's skewed to the young side for a few seasons now.
And that lack of experience is part of the reason they've struggled for a while now, B.A. Young teams inevitably must go through growing pains. Charlotte's had a tough time finding stability.
Now here's Holmes. Kuzma outside. Nice D from Pokashevsky.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Here's Bridges, puts the move on, and he takes it up and lays it in. Bridges has got 6.
Good job from the interior. Bridges just taking his time and letting these shots come naturally within the flow of the offense. No rush at all.
And stolen by Bridges. There's the triple. Washington with a rebound. Kuzma with the ball. Guarded now by Ball. Pass to Jones. Inside. Here's Holmes. Nails the baby hook. He's got 5.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
With the teardrop. And Ball with the layup.
It's good to see Ball not settling for a jump shot. He's at his best when he's attacking the rim.
The Wizards have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Here's Koulibaly. He's guarded by Martin. Jones up top. Kuzma with a screen on Ball. Jones from outside. Buries it from 3. Jones has got his second basket.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
And Ball gets it to go.
You know, because Ball is so skilled, defenders try to get physical with him, rough him up a bit, but it doesn't faze him. That rarely works against Ball.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Kuzma outside. Pass to Jones. They set the pick.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
The Wizards making a switch here. Bulls checked in, and the shot goes.
Look at Kuzma getting jiggy with the dribble move right there, shaking off the defender and getting his shot up.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Jones, he's checked in for Washington. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Holmes. Here's Ball. 40 seconds left to play in the first. And the basket by Bridges.
And you cannot leave anybody open on Ball's team because this guy is excellent at finding his teammates.
Jones from outside. And the Wizards with another 3. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They trail by 9. Here's Pokashevsky. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time.
Ball has wasted no time showing off his passing skills. A really gifted distributor.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Right side Jones. Kuzma outside. Here's Holmes. He's got 5. Clock at 4. Here's Avdia. Nice D from Pokashevsky.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Tyus Jones, he's been the guy making things happen. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
Ball and Martin are the 1 and the 2. Miles Bridges is out there with Alexei Pokashevsky. And it's Miller in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hornets. Jones, the pass to Kuzma. There's the screen by Kuzma. Avdia from outside. And the Wizards with another 3.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Counted. Ball's got 6.
Ball's got a little more strength than you might think, able to muscle that time right through the aggressive defense.
Kuzma, that's good.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
The Hornets have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. quarter number 2, just over a minute of play.
And that's what you get from Brandon Miller. I mean, he can really whip passes there around the court.
You know, when you look at Brandon Miller's skill set, this guy has the potential to be an elite scorer.
And that's why so many are excited about him. A 3-level scorer who possesses impressive length and a quick release. BA, this kid is special.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Wizards not making the playoffs the last couple of seasons motivated them to bring in some youth in Jordan Poole, and the players say that they've seen dramatic improvements from player facilities, energy, and player development. They said they're transitioning, they're going in the right direction, but they still have a lot of improvements to make.
Good point, Allie. Thank you. And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Here's Coulibaly. Misses the 3. The Hornets have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Pokusevski, the pass to Martin. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
A new lineup here for Charlotte. Now here's Curry. Bertans. And the power dunk by Bertans.
The precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
Poole, the pass to Baldwin. Here's Shaman. There's a screen. Pass to Baldwin. 4 on the clock. And today's team's all looking to space the floor with shooters, Clark. Thinking back, you ever wonder why it took so long to catch on?
I haven't thought about it in that context, BA, but I think part of it is you got to have a lot of shooters to take advantage of it first and foremost. And now, again, with the likes of Steph Curry and Klay Thompson and Damian Lillard and so many other outstanding perimeter shooters, more and more of those guys are coming into the league and following their example.
Tries again. Williams. And he buries his first look.
Well, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
And he makes it. And the Wizards lead by 4.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
2 minutes remaining.
The drive by man.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the second quarter. Sends it home from three-point land. Man's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
A defensive breakdown. Can't afford to leave him open from range.
Back to Poole. Bagley sets a screen. Poole gets it in close.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Here's Mann, guarded by Poole. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Now here's Williams. Still without a bucket. Pass to Mann. Back to Williams. Second shot opportunity. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Wizards ball.
Washington has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Poole exploding to the rim. Misses from close range. And Williams has got the ball here for the Hornets. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession. .29 seconds left in the first half of this one. Back to Curry. Pass to Williams. Fires for 3. The rebound by the Wizards. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Baldwin, pass to Bagley. Here's Baldwin. Bagley, a screen on Williams. Good if it goes. No good on the buzzer beater. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Wizards. They're up by 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Well, you look at Miles Bridges. Man, has he been playing well.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And so in the game for Washington, we've got Corey Kispert, Jordan Poole out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Marvin Bagley, and it's Baldwin in at the 4.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And they're on the run. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Here's Curry. Banked it in off the glass.
So good at figuring out ways to get inside. Seth Curry working on improving this part of his game.
And if you're looking for a knockdown shooter from distance, look no further than Seth Curry.
Well, not many guys have hit over 40% from 3 for their careers. And Seth Curry is in that exclusive club. And as a huge bonus, he protects the basketball and doesn't turn it over. In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And that one's good. Man's got 5.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And it's Washington with another.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
On the wing man, guarded by Poole. Curry passes to man. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. He's got 7.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Shamet. There's the 3. Williams grabs the board.
Man, that's his shot. But maybe he was too wide open.
Williams into the lane. That shot off. Oh, some solid defense from Poole. Pass to Bagley. And the shot goes down. And the Wizards lead by 5.
Once he saw the smaller defender guarding him, he took it right to the rack.
Takes it inside. Oh, he muscles it in through. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's
previous play is under first personal foul.
calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have
The man
Stands.
Substitution on the court.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Clap it up for your hard hitbox squad.
And that one misses. Washington has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Bagley passes to Baldwin. The kick out to Poole. Pass to Kispert. The 3 is up. Fires in the triple. Kispert's got 7 points.
Kick to the outside, heads-up play, cognizant of the entire floor.
His first shot coming late. That one rolls around and rims out. Washington has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Here's Shamet. He's guarded by Martin. Bagley sets a screen. 6 to shoot. Back to Poole. It's tipped. In transition. Here's Pokashevsky, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And that's got to hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Here's Mann. 9 points in the game. A minute 4 left in the third. Offensive rebound. Bagley. Pass to Baldwin. Here's Shamet. Now here's Bagley. Shot clock at 5. Another shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Hornets making a change here. Ball's checked in. Washington making some changes. 46 seconds left to play in the third. Martin up top. Here's Miller. Still no points. He drops it from range.
And there's a reason Miller was a volume three-point shooter in college, because he's extremely accurate.
Pass to Kuzma. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Here's Miller. Screened by Bridges. For the lead. No good at the rim.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Jones from outside. Drills it from deep. Jones has got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Ball and Martin are the 1 and the 2. Miles Bridges is out there with Miller, and it's Pokashevsky in at the center position. That's the Hornets 5. The 3 from Ball. Avdia pulls it in. The Wizards with a lead. On the wing, Jones. Clock at 6. And it's blocked by Martin. Ball outside. And Ball throws it down.
Ball exploding off the floor for a big slam. Young fella's got some pretty good hops on him.
Jones, the pass to Holmes. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Boy, really like seeing Bridges get up for these throwdowns, boy. Yeah, he's pretty creative for a young guy.
Deflected. And they get it back. Kuzma against Bridges. Down low. The steal. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. Here's Miller to take the lead. Gets the 3 to fall. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Hornets.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. Their jumping passing lanes are coming away with a lot of steals.
One other thing I've liked is how assertive they've been on D, swatting a good number of shots away as a result.
Bridges outside. And the Wizards on the break. There's the screen by Kuzma. Avdia attacking.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Jones, the pass to Avdia. To the inside. Holmes. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Pass to Pokashevsky. It's Martin on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Fires from deep. Hits the three-pointer. Martin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Here's Coulibaly. Jones with the ball. 5 to shoot. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Count that one. And the Wizards lead by 1.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Here's Miller, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Wizards. 2-point game. Shot is up. And it's Washington with another.
And for them to get out in front, it feels like they're going to need him to lead the way.
Ball left side. Pokashevsky, the pass to Bridges. The 3-ball. And knocks down the 3.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes.
Here's Coulibaly. Intercepted. Now the Hornets moving it up. Back to Martin. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the fourth. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Miller. The rebound by the Wizards.
It's all about getting a 3 right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a 3.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2.
LaMelo is such a skilled and crafty ball handler. He's a guy that can take over a game simply with his raw skill. Absolutely massive free throw. That'll force them into a three-point attempt.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. He hits the first one, and that brings him within 2 here. The Wizards making a switch here. It's both from the stripe. And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making.
In all aspects of his game, Ball has a lot of confidence, and that's exactly what he needs right now in this situation.
And so it's the Hornets who come out on top here. That was an incredible night of
side coming into this game. These teams have both been struggling.
Kevin, there's nothing that can get you out of a funk quicker than playing another team in a funk. Both teams are looking to use this game as a springboard, hopefully to better futures.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Vassell on the wing along with Johnson. Wembanyama is the center with Sohan next to him. And it's Graham in at the 1 spot. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Ball against Graham. Ball surveying the defense. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Ball's got the first basket of the game for Charlotte. And so Graham will bring it up for the Spurs. It's a three-point game. Passes it to Wembanyama. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
And he drives in.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And with Tim Duncan and David Robinson, Greg, the legendary Spurs big man of days gone by, does that, do you think, add pressure for Victor Wembanyama?
Maybe a bit, but he also has the resources of the same great organization behind him, and that's what'll help.
Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
It's good from long range. Ball's got 6 points.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
Pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama sets a screen for Johnson. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Miller with a screen on Wembanyama. Pokusevski can't hit.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Wembanyama, a screen on Ball. And it's Graham missing. Charlotte has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Outside, Ball. Bridges sets the screen for Ball. Drains the three-pointer. He's got 9.
And we knew LaMelo was talented coming into the league. What we didn't quite know was how much of an impact he would make in terms of controlling the flow of the game.
Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Hornets leading by 7. Pokusevski the pass to Miller. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Spurs have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Wembanyama, a screen on Ball. Graham with the bucket.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Ball from long range. Wembanyama with the rebound. Spurs trail by 5. Now the pass to Johnson. Wembanyama sets a screen for Johnson. Buries it from three-point range.
Though he likes to get to the rim and draw contact, Johnson will rise and fire from beyond the arc.
RJ at 6'5", Keldon Johnson plays bigger than his listed height, don't you think?
Yeah, Kev, not only does he play bigger, but he's stronger than he looks and is willing to throw that weight around. He has shown himself capable of playing the 3 or even the small ball 4 if you need it.
Wembanyama gets the bucket.
Zero hesitation from Wemby coming into the league, just trusting his jump shot.
Ball dishes to Bridges. Miller sets a screen for Bridges. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Wembanyama. 7 points in the game. He gets it in there.
Defenders try to knock Wembanyama off his rhythm, but he knows it's coming, and he's prepared for it.
Here's Ball. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Vassell has no conscience behind the arc. He will not hesitate to get it up.
Here's Ball. Up and in on the layup. Ball's got 15.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Wembanyama, a screen. 3-pointer, Graham. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point. But these teams, they are built to score. So
LaMelo Ball getting it done for Charlotte. And it was from... And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
You know, I think they're going to be happy with how they've played here early on.
But they can't afford to get complacent because of the early success. There is still a lot of basketball to be played.
The guard and off guard are Ball and Martin. Miller is out there with Bridges, and it's Pokuševski in at the 5. So that's who Charlotte starts the second with.
And we've come to expect big things from LaMelo offensively. He loves to attack you on that end.
You know, Greg, if you look back at the Hornets' 22-23 season, there was a lot of adversity.
Yeah, that was a tough season for them all around. So many injuries. A lot of young players were forced into bigger roles, but they did get valuable experience out of it.
3-pointer, Graham. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Again, the miss by the Spurs. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. 3-point lead. 16 feet away. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound in this one. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Victor Wembanyama has studied all the greats and one in particular, Kobe Bryant. He says, I know all his stats and records, but mostly I admired his state of mind and his philosophy and his approach to the game. When I suffer, when I have a doubt, I wonder what Kobe would have done. And I know he would have done more, so I'm going back to it. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Here's Graham. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him. And it's the Hornets with the ball. Bridges outside. Again, the Hornets score. Here's Wembanyama. He's got 11. This one for 3. Ball with the rebound. Hornets leading by 3. Bridges, no one around him. No good with the triple. And here they come. Here's Sohan. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
To the inside. Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Graham, and it's San Antonio with another. Greg, you've heard people say it's a make or miss league. Does that hold true?
It seems so, right? Shooting percentages correlate more with winning than possession stats like turnovers or offensive rebounds. It's clear shot making has never been more valuable, but the ability to disrupt rhythm still plays a big role.
Pass to Vassell. It's stolen by Martin. Here's Pokuševski. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Davis Bertans checks in for Bridges. Grant Williams comes in for Miller. Curry's checked in for Cody Martin. And it's Trey Mann in for Ball. There's a screen by Collins. And it's Osman missing.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
He dishes it to Collins. Spurs passing it around. Collins a screen on Bertans. And it's Mamu Kelishvili missing. Charlotte leading by 7. This is it to Curry, right wing. It's up a 3. Collins grabs the miss. San Antonio's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
35 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Spurs trail by 4. To the paint, here's Collins. Finished off the break.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Pass to Bertans. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half of the game. Mann passes to Williams. Clock at 4. Lets it go with the 3. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hornets ahead. They lead by a bucket. Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
On the court for San Antonio. They've got Collins, and it's Champagnie in at the 2 guard. Here's Mann. Collins grabs the miss.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there. There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a 3 like that, but now it's a great decision, and it paid off.
Hey, Richard, as a former Spur, what strikes you most about the character of the franchise?
Well, there's a stability there in San Antonio that you don't find in other teams. That's part of the reason why I didn't fit in well. As a player or a fan, you can have the confidence that this organization has a solid plan.
Williams kicks to Williams. Shoots the 3. Hits it from three-point range. Williams has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Launches from deep. And it's Osman missing.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Bertans' shot is good. And now it's a 3-point Hornets lead.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And that one's good. Osman.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Here's Mann. And it's the Hornets, another 3.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Osman. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Osman's got 11 points.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you very much. The Hornets want to play with tempo. Coach Steve Clifford said offense starts with playing through the strengths of your best players. LaMelo Ball is a great talent with a passion for the game and a flair for playing in the open court. We want to take advantage of that. Kevin?
Yeah, makes sense. David, thanks. Here's Mann. He has 5. Sinks the triple.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Branham can't get it to go.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Man can't hit. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Trailing by 4. Champagny back to Osman. Fires from the wing. Count it. Osman's got 10 points in just the second half.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Here's Man. Plays it up off the glass. And the Hornets lead by 4.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
You know, here we are watching Trey Mann, Greg, and he's so skilled at creating with the ball in his hand.
And he knows how to manipulate defenders, and he gets to his spots on the floor as well as anybody. Also quick to find cutters, so he's creating for himself and others.
There's the pass to Bertens. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Bertans got 4 this quarter.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
And that one's good. Osman.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Driving the lane. And finished off by Bertans.
And look at that work inside. Recognized the mismatch and took advantage.
Williams with the block. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Bertans sets the pick for Williams. Pass to Man. Launches a 3. And it's the Hornets another 3.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
Here's Manu Kelishvili. Offensive rebound. Osman kicks to Collins. Here's Branham. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Hornets. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
I feel like we've seen more slip passing big man in the league today than we've ever seen.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. The guard and off guard are Ball and Martin. Miles Bridges is out there with Miller. And it's Pokuševski in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Spurs trail by 3. Passes it to Wembanyama. Drives to the hoop. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And a big man who moves like a guard. Wembanyama is an absolute terror when he slices inside.
Ball with the bucket.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
The drive by Wembanyama. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
Charlotte's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Bridges sets the screen for Ball. Out to Bridges. Pokuševski the pass to Ball. 6 to shoot. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Devontae Graham. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Great setup for Ball. Getting some help when he needs it.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
You've got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
And all game long, they've worked the ball inside. It's really worked well for them offensively.
Here's Ball. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
And this is why many are excited about Wembanyama's future. Such a unique, versatile player and scorer.
got that one up quick. Ball's got 7 now in this quarter.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture. Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. They set the pick with the drive, and Ball slams it in.
No looking back. Ball knows once he starts moving, he's got to go all the way.
And Benyama outside. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. LaMelo Ball picks one up. The first free throw is good.
And the enthusiasm and expectations for Wembanyama are off the charts for a rookie. That's a lot of pressure for a young man to deal with.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
And it's Ball penetrating, and he makes that one. Ball's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And that is a big-time basket. LaMelo entered the league at 19 with such high expectations. This young man, Ball, is used to the spotlight. Boy, where's the effort defensively? You have got to put up a better fight.
Yeah, these teams have kind of decided to fight this battle on scoring alone. There's not that much intensity on defense.
Get up, LaMelo. These Ball brothers can fight.
Here's Wembanyama. It is good. Wembanyama has got 26 points.
How about the rookie with the big shot? Wembanyama showing us he can meet those high expectations.
Bridges sets the screen for Miller. Takes it inside, and it's Miller with the jam.
Already, Miller showing he has no problem in the big moments. How about the gut from that young man?
Wembanyama gets the bucket. 28 points for him.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Here's Miller, and Miller throws it down hard.
Add that to the highlight reel for Miller. I'm sure it'll grow quickly.
Here's Graham. He takes it in. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
All right, he's got to quit while he's ahead. He got away with it there, but the crossover usually gets him into a bit of trouble.
Ball. It's in.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
The drive by Wembanyama.
How do you like that? I mean, the rookie stepping up big time.
The game has come down to this.
Huge possession.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Ball with the drive. Yes!
And Ball ready for these moments, showing he wants the rock in his hands. Love it.
Wembanyama, a screen on Ball. Money!
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, we'll take it.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try to extend the game.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
And this is who Ball is, a guy that embraces getting fouled and wanting to step it up for his team.
The last make was huge. Now, realistically, the worst-case scenario for them is OT.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Wembanyama looking it over. And they go to the intentional foul. And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
And this is important for Wembanyama's development, wanting to step up and be a leader.
So a close game sees Charlotte taking this one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish.
For a win, Grant, searching for some consistency on a night-to-night basis.
And this is what they call a get-right game, potentially. So how do the teams focus? Will the players be in the right frame of mind, trying to capitalize on this unique opportunity? We'll see.
And a look at the starters for the Spurs. Inside at the 4 and 5, it's Sohan and Wembanyama. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. And it's Graham in at the point. And Washington has possession after the basket by San Antonio. Jones drives in. Oh, and Johnson with a block.
Aggressive defense from Keldon Johnson. Outworking the shooter and finding the block.
And Wembanyama gets it to go.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here's Kuzma. Pass to Holmes. Shot clock at 6. Picked by Holmes. Here's Coulibaly. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away. Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Well, it's not hard to get excited about what Wembanyama could potentially bring to the league, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, possibly some of the biggest hype we've seen, BA. Unreal ball skills at 7'4", and he's got that drive to be the greatest.
Outside for Wembanyama, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama.
Misread each other on the pass, tried to recover, but too late.
The Spurs making a switch here. Branham's checked in. For Washington, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Holmes, a screen on Graham. Jones, the pass to Holmes. Back to Jones. Kuzma with the ball. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
This is what you like to see. Kuzma not settling for something along the perimeter. In fact, just the opposite.
Yep, that one's good. Wembanyama's got 8.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Pass to Holmes. Here's Avdia, covered by Johnson. Three-pointer Holmes, and the three-pointer goes.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
To the right side. Wembanyama against Holmes. The drive by Wembanyama, and he gets the bucket. 10 points for him.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
On the wing, Jones. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Sohan, pass to Wembanyama. And Holmes pulls it down. The Wizards have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Grant, you grew up here in Washington, D.C. What's the hoop scene like here?
Well, B.A., they love the game of basketball here, and the fans are unbelievable. So many stars from here, like Kevin Durant. So D.C. is kind of a sneaky, underrated basketball city.
And Wembanyama gets it to go.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Kuzma outside. Pass to Holmes. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Here's Branham. Sohan, the pass to Johnson. To the middle. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Nice to see Keldon Johnson developing his passing game, getting the ball to a ready shooter.
Pass to Avdia. Now here's Holmes. Here's Coulibaly. He's scoreless from outside the arc. Sohan with a rebound. Outside Graham. Outside for Wembanyama. Driving in. Good. And Graham with the setup. Graham's got 3 assists now in this one.
And part of what makes Wembanyama so dangerous, a big guy who can push the pace.
Here's Coulibaly. Pass to Holmes. Here's Kuzma. Back to Holmes. Over Wembanyama. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the... And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Spurs?
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode, and I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
Avdia and Kuzma at the forward slots. Then there's Tyus Jones. Then it's Rashawn Holmes. And it's Coulibaly in at the 2. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. It's stolen by Johnson. Pass to Sohan. Back to Wembanyama. Here's Sohan. This one for 3. He buries it from 3. Sohan's got his first 3 points of the game.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
Kuzma outside. Pass to Coulibaly. 6 to shoot. Jones against Graham. Jones' shot is good.
Terrific execution and close. The defense can't give Jones these easy buckets.
The drive by Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
There's a move for you.
Wow, just showed great creativity on his way to the bucket. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Down low. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Now here's Wembanyama. He's got 18. And Smitty, a trend for the Spurs, playing fast.
BA, they get up a lot of shots. Problem is, the efficiency needs to be there. That was a hallmark of the great Spurs teams back in the day.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Devin Vassell's game is more varied than he's given credit for. He said, quote, when I first got drafted, 3-and-D was the label, but I'm more than that. I excel at all 3 levels. The people throw labels around, and it's fine with me. At the end of the day, I just try and hoop and prove people wrong. Brian?
That's all it takes. He's a man on a mission. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Bagley. And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. And the basket by Shamet. Shamet's got his first points of the game. The Spurs have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. They set a pick. And that one goes. Now 10 for 13 on the night.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Poole outside. Bagley sets a screen. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. The kick out to Johnson. The rebound by Shamet. Washington trailing. Pass to Kispert. There's 1:40 left in the half. Spins. Poole. Oh, what an effort by Poole.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
San Antonio calls timeout. So San Antonio ends up going with a new group. All right, Smitty, as a basketball fan, who are your favorite players to watch?
Well, it's a long list, B.A. I love Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, Draymond Green and that crew. LeBron James, of course, and some of the younger guys, Anthony Edwards, and obviously the Joker, Nikola Jokic, and also Giannis, and the list goes on and on.
Here's Kispert. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And there's a pick. 4-3. The rebound by the Spurs. 1:06 left in the first half. Kicks it out to Collins. Osman passes to Mamukelashvili. Here's Collins. And it's Bagley with the rebound.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Out left to the wing. Crafty move. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
It's Vassell with the drive. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Devin Vassell finishing with authority. That's how you do it.
Poole, the pass to Baldwin. Bagley sets a screen. Launches it. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
He's an asset in helping space the floor. He has tremendous touch from range.
Here's Vassell. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Shooting for San Antonio.
Not his strength, but Devin Vassell is putting in work.
Here's Shamet. Bagley, a screen on Vassell. Here's Shamet. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
And he sinks the second.
You want your ball handlers to be great free throw shooters, especially at the end of games. Shamet provides that.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Spurs. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
So on the floor for San Antonio, we've got Zach Collins, Devin Vassell out there with Jetty Osman, and it's Champagnie at the 3.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
And Bagley gets it to go on the assist by Poole. Bagley's got 7 points. San Antonio trailing here. Here's Osman. Collins Collins right side. Fires it from 18. And that's good for 2.
Yeah, he has a really nice feel from that spot, and the size gives him a clear advantage.
And with that height, he can get a clean look on any shot at any time.
And there's the screen. Putting on the Jets, Jordan Poole, and a nice finish on the layup. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Inside, here's Mamukelashvili.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged and everything has to be earned.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Collins with a screen on Poole. Collins outside. Pass to Vassell. That one drops for him. He has 7.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Here's Baldwin. Yet to see a basket. Back to Bagley. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Here's Osman, guarded by Poole. Collins with a screen on Poole. Osman passes to Collins, and that one drops for him. Collins has got 4 points this quarter. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
There's a screen. Here's Shamet, and the powerful one-handed slam.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
You could say the Spurs are in development mode. Devin Vassell said there's a lot of potential, a lot of new opportunity. Just got to make sure we're growing each game and maturing. As long as we play together and we play the right way, we will have a chance to win every game. We've still got the greatest coach of all time sitting back there. Brian?
Yeah, you'll get no argument here. Thanks, Allie. Wembanyama screen. Clock at 2. Pass to Graham. 3-pointer. With the clock winding down. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Kuzma with a screen on Vassell. And here is Kuzma. A minute and a half left in the third. Outside Jones. Tries the spin move. The 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Left side, Wembanyama. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Graham with a screen on Holmes. Here's Wembanyama, and the bucket is good. Wembanyama's gotten 4 this quarter.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Avdia attacking. Count it! And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
With so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Here's Graham. No points so far. Outside Wembanyama. And he makes it on the layup. And the Spurs lead by 2.
Yeah, the control from Wemby. I mean, this guy is unreal.
Here's Holmes. And he comes up with a bucket. Holmes has got 7 points.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Outside Wembanyama for three. Knocks down the triple.
And you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
Jones drives in. Stolen by Wembanyama. To the paint. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Avdia and Kuzma at the forward slots. Then it's Rashawn Holmes. Then there's Tyus Jones. And it's Coulibaly in at the two-guard position. That's the group for Washington right now. Washington's got 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Up top, Holmes. Here's Avdia, covered by Johnson. Avdia can't get it to go. San Antonio leading. And here's the fast break. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Is such an elusive cover. The Frenchman Wembanyama is especially hard to stop in transition.
Jones from outside. Out to the wing. Picked by Holmes. Here's Coulibaly. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Vassell outside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. With Vassell out there, there's a lot he brings to the table, Steve.
Yeah, he can make a difference at both ends of the floor, and I know they like that about him. If he has an off night shooting the ball, he still adds value with his defense.
Pass to Holmes. It's Avdia on the wing. Here's the 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound in this one. Lays it up and banks it in. Wembanyama's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
A good look from Graham. Vassell outside. Throws it up high. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Outside Jones. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds tonight. On the take. Count it. Wembanyama's got 6 here in the quarter.
You know, it's hard to believe a guy over 7 feet is capable of moves like that. I mean, my goodness.
Pass to Holmes. On the wing, Kuzma. Here's Avdia. There's the screen by Kuzma. Avdia can't get it to go.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
It's stolen by Kuzma. Now the Wizards in transition to snap the cold streak. And it's good on the layup.
This is a direct result of Kuzma's effort on defense. Found an opening to steal the ball and start a fast break.
Wembanyama, screen on Jones. Graham goes in. The 3 from Wembanyama. And Holmes pulls it down. Washington has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Pass to Kuzma. Now here's Holmes. Picked by Holmes. Here's Kuzma. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. And here's Wembanyama. Here he goes. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Oh, ferocious on the attack. Once Wembanyama gets into the lane, the defense is done.
And he trims the lead to single digits.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Graham against Jones. Wembanyama screen. 1 minute left in the fourth quarter. Yep, that one goes. Wembanyama's got 39.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Spurs.
I'd say the rim protection really turned things around in their favor.
Yeah, their defensive rotations have been superb. They've been trying to challenge every shot. I love their effort.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Victor Wembanyama.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team. I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Kuzma for three. No good that time. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. It ends up being a fairly easy.
With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. When you talk about rebounding the basketball, Greg, both of these teams demonstrate an edge in this department.
Yeah, both teams pound the boards. It's clear these coaching staffs push for their guys to attack the glass. So this one's going to be physical.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. The guard and off guard are Ball and Martin. Miles Bridges is out there with Miller. And it's Pokuševski in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Bridges outside for Martin. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And the Wizards with possession. Here's Jones. Here's Avdia. Drops one in from the wing.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Bridges sets the screen for Ball. And the Hornets miss again.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Jones, no one around him. No good on the three.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Doris, what would you say has to happen for the Wizards to take that next step?
I think one of the things that's absolutely key to an organization's success is being able to make the right selections with their draft picks. It's not easy, it's not an exact science, but it's been problematic for this organization in the past. That has got to change.
Ball with a wide open look. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Now, here's Avdia. He has 5. Good on the three-point shot.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance.
Here's Koulibaly. Another one falls for Washington. Charlotte's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Ball from long range. Sinks the three-pointer. Ball's got 5 points so far.
LaMelo Ball able off the dribble to get into that jumper so fluidly there.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Ball with the bucket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Bridges outside. That three off the mark. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. 3-point lead. There's Ball with the three. Rebounded by the Wizards. And here we go. Washington fast break. Jones from outside. Knocks down the three ball.
You know, that's a great time to pull up and shoot the three in transition. The defense never had a chance to set up and get a hand in his face.
Martin wide open. He fires. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Too open that time. Made it look too easy. He's got 14.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
You know, there's no denying the talents of LaMelo Ball, Doris. Could this be what we see from guards in the future?
Well, we know what he brings, LaMelo, Kevin, and that's a blend of size and skill. He is a magician with the basketball in the open floor. The handle is tight. The shooting is getting better. We have to see this young man develop.
Fires the three. Hornets with the rebound. Bridges has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Miller sets a screen for Ball. Connects from three-point range. Ball's got 11 points.
When LaMelo entered the league, his three-point shot was a little bit of a mystery, but boy, we can put that to rest. This young man can shoot it.
Bagley sets a screen for Jones. Out to the right wing. And the wide open shot from Avdia. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. 20 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside, Martin. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pulls it from 20. Avdia can't hit.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And so it's the Washington Wizards. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from... And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Wizards.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
And at the forward positions, Avdia and Kuzma. Then it's Jones. Then there's Marvin Bagley. And it's Coulibaly in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Bagley with a screen on Bridges. Kuzma kicks to Avdia. Pokusevski grabs the miss.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And when it comes to the Charlotte Hornets, DB, this is a squad that wants to keep getting better, clearly.
Kevin, it shows you how challenging success and sustained success in particular is. This is an organization that has had pockets of success in the past. But the keys to this are you drafting well? Are you developing young talent? Have you built out a culture? Do you have top-down leadership that trickles through an organization? This is something Charlotte has to think about.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Brandon Miller was a one-and-done in Alabama. He put on numbers and put on weight. He said coming into college, I couldn't really take bumps, at least not college bumps. I know building muscle mass is key. And he's not done adding muscle and layers to his game. He says it's all about the work. That's the only way to get better. Kevin?
That's a good focus. Thanks, D.A. Hits the three-point bomb.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Miller. It's good on the putback. Miller's got 10 points in the quarter.
And there's the length and skill working together there. Miller keeping that possession alive.
Out to the right wing. Bagley the screen. Here's Avdia. Bagley kicks to Jones. Takes the three. Drills it from outside. Jones has got 9.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Bridges misses.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Here's Coulibaly. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Passes it to Ball. From the high post, it's tipped. Here's Pokusevski. A three-pointer off the mark. Wizards leading by 8. Avdia with it. And it's Martin picking him up. Kuzma passes to Avdia. Lets it go from deep. Hornets with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Miller outside. The three. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far. With greater penalties attached to those take fouls, Doris, how do you think that rule change has panned out?
Well, you saw the players adjust quite quickly to this rule change, frankly. It's opened up the floor, created a better product aesthetically. We want fast pace, show off all that athleticism, a perfect implementation of a rules change.
There's a good screen. Tips it up, and Cole stays with it. 13 points in the game.
Yeah, being an outstanding rebounder seems to run in the Ball family. LaMelo doing his thing on the glass.
Here's Koulibaly. A three-pointer, no good. Hornets trail by 6. Miller with a wide open look. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And bold shot by the rookie. Miller displaying the extent of his range.
Here's Kuzma. That one a little long. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Launches it from deep. Rebounded by the Wizards. Bagley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Kept alive by Washington. Pass to Avdia. 4 on the shot clock. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14. For Charlotte, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. Bridges sets the screen for Miller. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Kuzma. Misses the 3. And so it's Washington with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And their 3-point shoot. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Let's hear it for your arena entertainment.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. What a game we're seeing from Denny Avdia.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Travis Bertans out there with Grant Williams. Then it's Williams. Then it's Curry. And it's Mann in a point. Shot is good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to just 6 points, and the bucket from Mann. Holmes with a screen on Williams. Kispert wide open. He fires. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And that's just too much space to give a shooter like him. He works to get open, but the defenders have to work harder to nullify that.
Takes a 3, and the Wizards hit again from deep.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Hornets trail by 9. A great three-point shooter in college, Corey Kispert, who played at Gonzaga, has transferred that skill, Doris, to this NBA level.
And Kevin, you know that guys who can shoot it with range are always in demand. The extra distance doesn't affect Corey one bit. He's very solid from the mid-range. In a shooter's league, he's got his opportunities.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Curry, good.
Boy, had this shot on automatic. The confidence so crucial to what Seth Curry brings to the table.
Shamet, the pass delivers. The 3, and the 3 ball is good. Livers has got the lead back up to 9 now for the Wizards.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Pass to Williams. Jacks up a 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Williams has got 6 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. For Hornets coach Steve Clifford, the key is defense. He says trying to outscore other teams doesn't work. You have to do the things that take effort, like rebounding, getting loose balls, and putting your body on the line. You've got to build a game that'll actually work at the end of the year when you play the important games. Kevin, back to you.
All right, DA, our thanks to you. 3 on the clock. Man can't hit.
Oh, that was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of a shooter. It's so important.
Kispert, a three-pointer is right on target. Kispert's got 9 points now in just the second hit.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. Shamet finds Holmes. Holmes sets a screen from deep. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
You know, he's going to continue to vary those if that's how they're going to deal.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. The pass to Man. There's the triple, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Holmes with the steal. It's stolen by Curry. The shot's good. Curry's got 5.
Well, how about the awareness from Seth Curry? Keeps his eye on the ball, primed for the steal. Nicely done.
And it's Kispert in the corner. Down low and stolen by Williams. Here's Man. Bangs home the trifecta. Man's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Charlotte. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. A drive by Poole. And the layup's good off the glass. Poole's got his second basket.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Williams, a screen on Poole. Such a wide open look. Now, here's Shamet, guarded by Curry. A 3-ball, and that one's good, Shamet. Shamet's got 6 points in the quarter.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And so it's Washington. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Andrew Shamet is out there with Jordan Poole. Then there's Kispert. Then there's Rashawn Holmes. And it's Livers in at the power forward position. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Curry looking it over. Here's Pertinis. The kick out to Williams. On the wing, Williams. There's a screen by Williams. 5 on the clock. Offensive rebound. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Spins. Holmes, good. And the Wizards lead by 7.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Man passes to Williams. The three from Bertans. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now.
The D a little bit too concerned about the ball going inside on the inbound play. They forgot to guard that perimeter.
Left side, ball. Three-pointer, Martin. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Jones for three. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Pakusevski's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. In the corner, it's Martin. For three. Rebounded by the Wizards. They've held a 12-point lead early. Passes to Kuzma. There's the three. Nailed from three-point land. And it's an 11-point Wizards lead.
Well, if Kyle Kuzma starts making three-point shots, turn the lights out. This guy's so smooth.
Ball from long range. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Here's Avdia, and the Wizards hit again from deep.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Martin for three, and he's good on the three ball. Here's Kuzma. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Wasted no time on that one. Jones has got the lead up to 12 now for Washington. Pick by Bridges. Martin for three. Up again. And Bridges able to finish.
Yeah, this guy, that's one way to create your own offense for Miles Bridges. Get to the offensive boards. Nice.
Bagley sets a screen for Kuzma. Those three-pointers off the mark. Hornets trail by 10. Martin the pass the ball. Back to Martin. The tray. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Fires from deep. Jones, no luck.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Bridges, no one around him. Drills the three-pointer.
Miles Bridges getting more and more audacious from the three-point line. We see you, sir.
Bagley kicks to Kuzma. Fires the three, and he's good on the three ball. And the Wizards lead by 10.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Washington.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Denny Avdia.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
They get it again. Out to Miller. There's the pick. Dishes at the ball. Fires for three. It's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
The Melo ball is never rattled. Doesn't matter how close the score or what the situation. This guy unafraid of big shots.
And here is Bridges. And so it's the Wizards with the win. They didn't make it easy. Thank you for that, David. And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony.
flow.